Sean Diddy Combs, the name synonymous with hip-hop mogul and entrepreneurial success, now faces the dark reality of a prison cell. The music icon was arrested in September 2024 on a slew of serious charges. Among them, racketeering, sex trafficking, and assault. Law enforcement descended upon his multiple properties, armed with warrants. The raids sent shockwaves through the entertainment world. They unveiled a hidden world of alleged abuse and criminal activity. Combs is accused of orchestrating what authorities are calling freak-offs. These gatherings, hosted at his residences, are alleged to be fronts for exploitation. Participants, many aspiring artists seeking a break in the industry, were allegedly coerced into sexual acts. Others were reportedly drugged and taken advantage of. The accusations paint a grim picture of power dynamics gone wrong, a stark contrast to Diddy's carefully curated public image. The arrest came as a culmination of a months-long investigation. It was triggered by several brave individuals coming forward. They detailed harrowing experiences at the hands of Combs and his associates. Their accusations, corroborated by witnesses and evidence, led to the current legal nightmare Diddy finds himself in. The charges against him carry significant prison time. The case has shaken the entertainment industry to its core. It has also sparked a larger conversation about the exploitation that can fester behind the glamorous facade of fame and fortune. The prosecution's case against Diddy hinges on a mountain of evidence. This was gathered during the raids on his properties. Law enforcement uncovered a treasure trove of incriminating material. Videos believed to depict the alleged freak-offs were seized. These videos allegedly show Combs engaging in and directing others to engage in sexual acts with visibly incapacitated individuals. Further strengthening the prosecution's case are stacks of documents. Contracts, financial records, and personal notes were found. These documents, investigators believe, reveal a pattern of coercion and manipulation. They allegedly show Combs using his influence and wealth to exploit vulnerable individuals, often with the help of his associates. Text messages between Combs and his alleged victims, recovered from confiscated cell phones, are said to contain threats and promises. These messages provide a disturbing glimpse into the power dynamics at play. Perhaps the most damning piece of evidence is a series of audio recordings. These recordings, made by an anonymous source, allegedly capture Combs discussing the freak-offs in explicit detail. In these recordings, he can allegedly be heard bragging about his exploits and threatening those who might speak out against him. The sheer volume and graphic nature of the evidence paint a grim picture of Diddy's alleged crimes. The prosecution believes this evidence is strong enough to secure a conviction. However, Diddy's legal team is prepared to fight tooth and nail to dismantle the prosecution's narrative. Diddy's legal team, a formidable group of high-powered attorneys, has vehemently denied all allegations against their client. They have denounced the charges as a malicious fabrication. Their strategy is two-pronged. First, they aim to discredit the alleged victims, portraying them as opportunistic individuals seeking financial gain. They point to inconsistencies in their accounts and question their motives for coming forward. Second, they are working to undermine the credibility of the evidence. They argue that the videos are taken out of context and the documents are misinterpretations of standard business practices. They claim the audio recordings are doctored and inadmissible in court. Central to their defense is the argument that Diddy, a self-made man who rose from humble beginnings, is a victim of his own success. They argue that his wealth and fame have made him a target for extortion and false accusations. They are leveraging his philanthropic endeavors and contributions to the black community to garner sympathy and support. The defense team is confident that they can dismantle the prosecution's case and clear Diddy's name. However, the road ahead is long and arduous. The prosecution is equally determined to hold Diddy accountable for his alleged crimes. The legal battle promises to be a protracted and closely watched affair. Section 4. Hip-Hop on Trial. A reckoning for the industry? Diddy's case has sent ripples of shock and disgust throughout the music industry. It has also reignited a long-overdue conversation about the treatment of women in hip-hop. Critics argue that the industry has for too long turned a blind eye to the objectification and exploitation of women. They point to the hypersexualized imagery and misogynistic lyrics often glorified in hip-hop culture. The allegations against Diddy, if true, expose a dark underbelly of the industry. They suggest that the abuse goes beyond mere words and imagery. It manifests in real-life exploitation and abuse of power. The case has sparked an outcry for change. There are calls for greater accountability within the industry. Some advocate for the establishment of independent bodies to investigate allegations of abuse. Others are pushing for stricter contracts that protect artists, particularly young and aspiring ones, from predatory behavior. The hope is that Diddy's case, regardless of its outcome, will serve as a catalyst for a much-needed cultural shift. The industry is at a crossroads. It must confront its demons and work towards creating a safer, more equitable environment for all its members. Failure to do so risks further tarnishing its reputation and perpetuating a culture of silence and complicity. Section 5. Diddy's legacy, tarnished reputation, and an uncertain future. Diddy's legacy, once a testament to entrepreneurial spirit and musical ingenuity, now hangs precariously in the balance. The allegations against him, even if he is ultimately acquitted, have irrevocably tarnished his public image. The once untouchable icon is now forever linked to accusations of exploitation and abuse. His business empire, built on a carefully cultivated image of success and charisma, is also feeling the heat. Brands are distancing themselves from the embattled mogul. Endorsement deals are being dropped. The financial repercussions of the scandal are already being felt. As for his music career, the future looks bleak. The once celebrated artist is now seen by many as a symbol of toxic masculinity and abuse of power. His music, once ubiquitous, is being boycotted by some radio stations and streaming services. The legal battle continues, and the outcome remains uncertain. However, one thing is clear: Diddy's life and career will never be the same. He is now a cautionary tale, a stark reminder that power, fame, and fortune do not excuse or erase alleged wrongdoing. The full extent of the damage to his legacy will only become clear in the years to come.